with a panel of the NASCAR Xfinity Series round of 8 playoff contenders, joined by Matt Tifft, driver of the number 19 Surface Sunscreen Fanatics Toyota, Brennan Poole, the number 48 DC Solar Chevrolet, and Cole Custer, the number 00 House Automation Ford. Brennan, let's start with you. Talk a little bit about what it means to you to be racing at your home track, and then talk about your relief efforts for the hurricane in Houston.
Yeah, Texas is a pretty special place for me. I used to come up here and raced legend cars on the 5th mile and the road course and the quarter mile here inside the racetrack, and raced dirt modifieds out on the dirt track as well. So I've raced at every single track at Texas Motor Speedway. I've won at all of them except the big track, so it'd be pretty awesome to knock that out of the park tomorrow night. Yeah, of course, I'm from Houston, as most of you know, and the hurricanes came through there and really tore the place up. Places I would go every single day were absolutely destroyed, and so we had to deal with the race shop that week where we raised funds and had a food bank, and everybody from our team donated food, and they also donated funds, and we were able to raise over 6,000 meals for the city of Houston. So it was really just an awesome week, and I was really proud of our team and a lot of the people in the area and people all over the country who helped raise money for us to donate some meals to the city. So that was really cool, and I'm proud to be here back in my home state, and have an opportunity to win a race tomorrow night, and certainly I'm kind of holding that close to my heart, everything that the city's been through, and it would be awesome to go back and repay them, just like the Astros did it a couple nights ago. So we'll see what we can do.
We'll start here with Cole, and then we'll just go down the line. But short of winning the O'Reilly Auto Parts 300 tomorrow, what do you need to do? You and your team need to do to put you in a position to advance to the championship four at Homestead Miami Speedway?
It's just doing everything right and trying to get as many points as you can, really. I think everybody's seen how important the stage points are in these playoffs, so I think that'll be really important, and really just making no mistakes. Even though you really want to try and solidify you're going to be in the championship four here, you got to try and make sure that you don't take yourself out of it here either. You can't win it here, but you can definitely take yourself out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us who were tight in this deal knew that it was going to come down to stage points. We had some things go our way where we were able to gain a little bit of points and have a 5-point cushion. But, we're going to have to do it again this weekend and have a little bit stronger of a run than we had at Kansas. So, we started out the playoffs really strong with 3 top 5s. Kansas, we had another strong top 10 run going. And, we kind of had some mishap on pit road, lost some track position, and we weren't able to fully recover from it. We just got fortunate that 2 of the other guys we were battling had problems. And we were able to capitalize on that by just finishing the race out. But we did come away with stage points, which were huge. So I think that, we're just going to have to earn stage points, be up front all night, and have another strong finish. And, take care of business, and we'll have to move on to Phoenix and do the same thing. Obviously, we want to win a race. That's kind of the attitude on this team is we race to win. And so we're going to do everything that we can to make that happen, but we're going to be smart about it and make good decisions, try to get as many stage points as we can, and just put ourselves in a position at the end to make something happen. And depending on where everyone's at and where we're at, we'll try to make the best decisions to put ourselves in a position to go to Homestead.
And I think for us, the biggest thing is that we're 5 points in the hole, I guess you could say, but at the same point, it's 3 to the bottom of the totem pole too. So reiterating what these guys said, stage points are going to be huge. We haven't done a good job of that. We've just been fighting a lot of adversity in the beginning parts of these races. We've rallied, but we'd like to cancel out that part of it. So if we could do that, I think that's the biggest key here is to put ourselves in a position to have good track position and hold that. We've had the speed. We just haven't executed in the beginning and middle part of these races. We've rallied almost every weekend, but I think it's time now for these last 3 races, but especially here in Phoenix, to just have a solid day from start to finish. And I'm glad we're finishing the races the way we need to now, but we sure could use a little bit better track position to start off these things would be nice. So we're going to focus on that and have a mistake-free race, and we'll have to be a little bit aggressive though too to get ahead of some of these guys and Obviously, if we could get a win, that'd be great, but we got to be smart too.
Gotcha. We'll open it up for questions. Raise your hand and we'll get a mic to you. Chris Knight.
NightCatchFans.com. Cole, you're at the bottom of the playoff grid right now, but how do you feel about going into the next 2 weekends knowing that you guys still realistically have a shot at the Homestead?
Yeah, I mean, even though we had some bad luck last week and cut a tire with, I think, 3 to go or something, we've had a lot of speed all year. I don't think there's any reason why we can't get ourselves out of this hole, really. I mean, you can make up points really fast. Obviously, we can kind of see with these stage points and everything. So as long as we just do what we need to do and not make any mistakes, I think we'll be fine. And we ran good here earlier in the year, and I think we're bringing something similar back. So I'm looking forward to it. And Phoenix is a good place for us. I think we've learned a lot in our short track stuff. So I think we're pretty confident going to Phoenix too.
Let's go to Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, KickingTires.net, Performance Racing Network. Brendan, I know you mentioned the Houston release, but what was the reception when you went down there? And what was your reaction when you were able to go and kind of see? People think because it's happened a month and a half ago that it's over and it's done, but people are, there's homes that are just still devastated, and it's going to take years to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, it's just shocking, really. A lot of friends and family affected from the storm, and to see kind of what they've had to go through, is just devastating. But the least that I felt like I could do was try to do something, to help them out. And so I'm really proud of the over 6,000 meals that we raised. Just a small chunk of something that we were able to do for the city. But I think the biggest thing for me that was really cool was just to see a bunch of other athletes and people in the community there in Houston and around the country that stepped up to make an impact, that were able to donate and raise large amounts of money to help rebuild the city. Just crazy amounts of damage. It's hard to even understand how something like that could happen. But did everything that we could to try to make an impact, and in a small way, I feel like we accomplished that.
Also, the entire region rejoicing this week with the Astros World Series win. You going to go down for any big parties or anything? What do you think?
I wish I could get down there. My cousin and niece and everything, they went out to the parade the other day, and I got a lot of pictures from some friends that were down there. And I wish I could go and experience that. But it was awesome. I watched every game, and I was pulling for them all the way. And it's kind of hard to see it. As a kid, I used to joke with my friends, and we would all joke like, "Oh, you think we'll ever see the Astros win the World Series?" and things like that. So to actually see it happen was just it's kind of crazy. I remember going to games as a kid and being there. I grew up just north of the city, so so I actually got forced to go there one day for math class and keep track of everything during the game. So I've been there, and so to see it was really cool, especially to see all those guys' hard work pay off. And to see them win for the city, it's just the city needed it, and so it's very special, and it's pretty cool. So hopefully we can do the same thing in a couple more weeks. I've got a lot of fans that have been following me for a long time in the area, and I got a lot of fans that are going to be here this weekend. I got guys that are already camping out. So just try to go take care of business and do the same.
Any additional questions? Well, all right, gentlemen. Well, thank you for your time. Good luck this weekend and the rest of the season.
Thank you.